What's up everyone, it's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and some crazy positive news coming out from the Capcom side of it. Monster Hunter World, which just launched a few days ago on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Unfortunately, the PC version is coming later this year, which I have to wait for personally. But anyway, that's beside the point. The game itself looked fantastic. All up until the release, all the run-up stuff, all the previews, they were pushing it real hard, and the hype was pretty big because a lot of people who were either into Monster Hunter, who wanted to be into Monster Hunter but didn't want to play like a 3DS version or hell, even an old PSP version, or you had the people who weren't even into Monster Hunter at all wanted to get their hands on Monster Hunter World. It looked like the proper next step, the proper, that's right, we said proper 3 times in a row, evolution of the series, moving on to realistic modern hardware. Of course, as I say that, I just want to take a second to do something. Monster Hunter, PS2. Freedom Unite, PSP. Generations, 3DS. Even the piece of crap Wii U one. And it doesn't end there. You're probably wondering, where's Monster Hunter Regular 3 and Monster Hunter 4? Well, we have the Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, there you go, I couldn't remember the name of it, 3DS X, new 3DS XL, with a digital copy of Monster Hunter 3 and Monster Hunter 4. So don't dare call me a Monster Hunter hater or a Nintendo hater. So we'll get to all that now in a second anyway, but Monster Hunter World and Capcom, they have shipped, I'll stress that again, they have shipped but not sold. These are not sales numbers. They have shipped 5 million physical copies on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Granted, that's probably about 4 million on PlayStation 4 and maybe 1 million on Xbox One. There's no 100% split on those as it stands just yet. But they shipped 5 million physical copies worldwide in order to try meet demands. Now, I haven't been able to find proper sales numbers for Monster Hunter World just yet. Then again, that makes perfect sense. It is only Monday after its launch weekend. But Capcom knew the hype was real and the expectations for Monster Hunter World were definitely up there, moving on to a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and later PC this year. So a lot of people are looking to get into Monster Hunter World. And just the fact that they had enough confidence and enough sales data to actually ship 5 million units for retail launch shows the confidence and the actual hype around this game. Now, for all intents and purposes, the game is reviewing exceptionally well, pretty much as I expected, because it feels like Monster Hunter is unchained and unleashed at long last. Now, you may be wondering what I mean there, but let's face it, okay guys, Monster Hunter games are good. Monster Hunter games have been good for so long, but completely disregarding the PS2, almost every Monster Hunter game since then has basically been a handheld exclusive. Handheld consoles and portable consoles are not known for their cutting edge graphics and their pushing the envelope visual fidelity. We had the Monster Hunter PSP games, we had several Monster Hunter games on the 3DS, and I suppose you could even call it the Wii U port of the 3DS game. But essentially at its core, it was still based around the 3DS version in basically every way, shape and form. It was just a bit higher resolution and ran at a little bit of a better frame rate. But Monster Hunter World completely flips that. What Monster Hunter World essentially did was took some modern day cutting edge graphics, visuals, etc., and it uses the power of the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and PC to give us a proper full-on Monster Hunter experience. We want those visuals. We want that simulation of movement from every single giant monster we have to fight. No longer are we restrained by little tiny areas. Oh look, I'm going around searching for a monster. I have to go between 9 very, very small little areas just because of the limitations of the whatever handheld device it was on. Now we have a true, proper successor to Monster Hunter. It's more explorative, it's more organic, it's far more free-flowing and spontaneous. And I know personally, later this year, I can't wait to get into Monster Hunter World. And God knows how many copies will have actually sold by then. Because remember, they've shipped 500 physical copies. And let's not disregard something as well. With the huge focus and huge year upon year increase of digital sales, they were expecting the demand to be close to 5 million physically worldwide, let alone the millions and millions of digital copies of the game. This is looking great for Monster Hunter and for the future of Monster Hunter. Unfortunately, you Nintendo guys, or should I say you Nintendo exclusive guys, are going to kind of be in a bit of a tight spot. I would be very, very surprised if we saw Monster Hunter World ever ported to the Nintendo Switch, because at this rate, I would even be very surprised if we saw Monster Hunter Double Cross localized for the Switch, because that was ported to the Switch in Japan, but never localized outside of it. So going forward, I think Capcom are going to be sticking with the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC as the bare minimum, if you will. They might extend it onto the Switch at some point, who knows? But I think after they see what can be delivered on these three main platforms, and the reception from fans, both new and old, I think it's pretty safe to say, okay, hang on, we can't go back. We need to push forward. So let me know in the comment section below, what's your thoughts on Monster Hunter World? Are you playing it right now? And let me be very, very envious of you if you are. Are you waiting for the PC version just like myself? Do you plan on getting it? You just haven't picked it up yet? Are you a new fan of Monster Hunter strictly because of how good Monster Hunter World looks? Are you a long-time fan? Are you someone who wanted to play Monster Hunter but didn't want to play on a PSP or a 3DS? Let me know all that good stuff in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the rest of the videos in my channel.